tripod. Just gonna go ahead and talk to you guys while you come in. Let's see. I'm sorry, my nose is a little stuffy. Ugh. Let's see if I can Galaxy. Oh shoot. There we go. Well, let me just take that off. My earbud is about to die, so I'm just gonna plug it back in so I can use it for later. Can't find my little tripod, but I'm sure I'll find it somewhere at some point. I just finished my workout a little while ago, and I am gonna make myself a little shake. Got some water in there. So these are kind of like my essentials that I'll have in my car. I have a little protein thing, and I don't drink protein like religiously all the time. But if I have a heavy workout, and plus, as you get older, you're losing muscle mass, it's okay to have a little supplementation, especially if you're not going to be eating all the time, which we should be eating regular food, right? So I'm just having a light shake, 1 scoop of protein, and then I'm gonna have a banana and an apple. I have a bunch of apples here actually. These are really good. I was kind of surprised. The Honeycrisp apples are some of my favorite. I don't know if you ever eaten Honeycrisp apples. Probably most men aren't really into like different apples and stuff, but the Honeycrisps are really good. They're like a super sweet and a super sour, like kind of blended into one. Let me swig this real quick, guys. All right, so there's that, and I've been noticing I definitely have to eat a little bit more bananas. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my age or what, but I have been cramping like randomly, just at the oddest times for no reason, and I drink lots of water, guys. Look at, finish this one. I'm killing this one. I have 8 of these, and I'm constantly killing them. I got 2 more in the car. No, 3 in the car, and then I finished the other 3, and then so that's 6 is 7. I finished, and so that's 4. So yeah. Anyways, I drink a lot of water. It's freaking freezing in here. There's one thing I won't be able to get over is the coldness inside the car. Holy shit, that's gonna be cold. Do any of you live in your car to where you can? I'm looking online at the Jackery. Hey, buddy, how are you, man? Good to hear. Good to see. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. I just finished my workout, having a little protein shake. I was kind of showing on the video my essentials. I'm eating a banana right now, and then I'm gonna knock down this apple. So I think just banana and apple, something you don't have to freeze or heat, and simple, healthier foods. But we can't always knock down those sugary foods and stuff. Good. How's your car thing going on? So the my Kia is actually broken down. It needs a whole new engine. They told me it was going to be, because it's a Kia Sorento. It's a like an SUV. They're going to need about 7. They said they gave me an estimate, so they didn't do the work because I can't afford it. But 7,000 to 11,000 to do a whole new engine. So I'm guessing right in between there maybe what would really be the price tag. And then because I can't afford that, I went ahead and got the other car, the used van. And I decided to get the van, the one I didn't want to get, because it's bigger, and then I'll be living in there. So this is my last 3 weeks in this place. The car, the Kia, I wanted to trade that in. That was actually going to give me a good trade-in value, so I didn't have to spend so much on this vehicle. But I can't trade it in because the taxes I owe in Georgia that I am paying on, but because I owe, I actually they're locking my title to the Kia, so I can't give the Kia away. I can't let it go. They're holding the title to the Kia, and that kind of messed me up because the car I wanted to get, um, or at least I would like to have had, now I'm not able to afford because they were going to give me a trade-in value of 7,000 with the Kia broken down, a broken down Kia. They were still going to give me 7,000 for it because it's in great condition. I keep my car running really good, and they can't give it to me because the title is being held in by the state of Georgia. So I had to get another vehicle that was at least $7,000 less. So I just went $10,000 less. So I was like, let me just go all the way down, a lot lower. Can't sell the Kia and pay for the tax in Georgia. Yeah, can't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually pay off the. I think I'm gonna fix the Kia, um, and well, what I really want to do is pay off the taxes in Georgia. Yeah, I can't have the Kia sitting around and babysitting it and moving it from like place to place, or towing it or anything like that. I can't have the Kia sitting around too much. So I got to pay out those taxes in Georgia like really fast. And the only way to get to that point is, go live in my car. And then now I have this other bill for this other car. So I'm not going to be able to do it with child support, paying that taxes to get the title off, the car payment and rent. Yeah, it's too thin. It's too thin. I mean, I'm already like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner is, the $1.50 hot dogs at Costco. That No, I'm not kidding either. I'm serious about that. So I'm like really watching things to a minimum because it's just they're I don't like if all paying all those four out. I don't have enough in my paycheck. It's just not going to happen. And then my small business, I was doing good with the small business, and because of the pandemic hitting me kind of like twice, it was like, how that things kind of went bad and then it went good and then it went bad again. And I said, all right, I'm done. I thought I can, get back going. I had shot a video up to you guys about me purchasing some lights and saying, I'm going to get this thing started. I'm not going to give up. But I can't do it, man. I can't do it. It's too much a financial investment, and too high risk with COVID. And I'm a one-person operator now. I don't have a team that I had before, with my big business. So, and I'm doing it all on my own. I can't afford to be paying somebody money that I need to be pocketing. So, yeah, it's kind of like everything's affecting everything and stuff, and I'm gonna have to just make an executive decision and do what I said I was gonna do. And that's the first thing that needs to be tackled is that car, the title. And if once I can pay off the taxes and they can release the title to me, then I can get rid of the car. I can sell the car. I'll probably get more for it than what they were going to offer me, and then I'll be able to. Sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I know. Thank you. That's all right. How are you doing, man? Are you doing okay? How's your weekend? Are you with the kids this weekend, or what's going on? I'm gonna toss this real quick. So, damn, it's freezing in here. Got like extra cold. Another weird thing that happened to me is well, not weird, but I just feel bad. I was trying to, but when they hold the title, how can you sell the car? I mean, they basically force you to repair it then. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, that's exactly it. There is forcing me to repair it and keep it. So that's what I want to do is repair it. So so I'm going into living into the car. I'm gonna get the money from my paychecks. I'm good. I'm still in Germany, but fly back next week to Canada. Okay, nice. Oh man, I want to tell you, thank you so much, man. That really helped out right at the right time. Thank you for your donation. I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was like at the right time. I cannot thank you enough, man. For your donation. I'm so grateful, man. Fuck. um, it's really humbling, to ask for donations. It's weird. Um, you know, ah, but yeah, man, thank you. And the the title, basically what I want to do, so I'm not having those, so you have to repair the car. Yeah, so that's the main thing is repairing the car. So once I get back into, I start living in my vehicle and start collecting these checks, this next paycheck, this check is already gone. I mean, they just took it all. I just got paid and it's all freaking gone. I'm like, um so literally like $3 a day. I get a hot dog in the morning and then a hot dog in the afternoon, and I'm starving. So I got me a pack of like bananas and apples and stuff like that, and just plenty of water. But it's just not satisfying at all. Um, so then I'm gonna get into the car, pa- pack in my first few paychecks. I want to say my first four paychecks should cover the car expense. Put it back into the Kia shop. I told them I was going to bring it back as soon as I had the money. Put it back in the shop, get it fixed. Once it's up and running and fixed, I'm going to take that other car back. I'm like, just take it back. Like, I can't be spending, it's about almost $450 on the payments of that vehicle. It's a used vehicle. It's just bad credit. And I'm like, it's bad credit for my divorce. It's actually not that bad. I've been building my credit back up. It's not that bad. I've been building it up, so it got better. It's just under 700, and I think what 650 to 750 is like is okay. It's average, right? So, but you want to be higher. Mine was all the way down to like five, and I built it back up. And I think I'm at seven right now. Last I checked, it was 690 something, 690 or something like that, and that was months ago. So, with that said, knock out, get the car fixed, get this other car off my back, and then just go from there and continue to save my checks, continue to stay in the vehicle, and till the end of the year, and then 2023. Um, uh, there's a few other things I want to knock out that like so there's that the Georgia state tax, the taxes I owe here, and I owe a loan off of my 401k. And I think the loan should be paid off pretty soon, because that was taken a while back, and it was probably like almost 2 years ago. I think it's done already. I think it was like a 2 year payment thing on my 401k, so that's going to be gone. So I'll be good with those things. I know before the end of the year I'll be good financially if I stay in the car. But I'm just gonna go ahead and stay in the car till 2023. And my goal is definitely by February, March, or April of 2023 to be back into my own like studio or apartment, a small place to call my own. That's my goal. So I'm just gonna sacrifice through this whole thing. But anyways, I'm good. I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of scared, but got to do what you got to do. And shit, it's funny. My boss always says that I dress really nice for work. He goes, you're always looking good. You're always looking sharp. I really appreciate that, Rock. Thank you for always dressing sharp. No problem. That's you know It's just I just dress my the character, the person that I am, is what I try to represent on my outside. So dress nice. I'm a nice guy. Is what I think I am, anyways. So they'll mention that. Other coworkers will mention that. Oh, you look nice today. Oh, you dress nice today. Like other coworkers will say that, and it makes me feel good. It's nice. It's not a big thing. It's just a nice compliment. So I thought to myself, how the hell am I going to keep on dressing nice if I'm living in my car? And I thought, okay, let me just go ahead and just continue. I can't iron anymore. Maybe I can get at least just some of the nice shirts, maybe pressed or something like that. But I'm still going to do all my laundry, and then I have the storage unit. I'm just going to put my clothes, whatever I need. I'll go to the storage unit and go pick it up for the week, and I'll have like my week's worth of clean clothes in the car. Any dirty clothes, I'll just um, pack it into a bag and take it to the storage unit so I can wash it on my days off. And yeah, I was also considering putting my storage unit because I can't get these. I know a guy up in Canada sleeping in his truck in a freaking 15 every night. Oh, yeah, holy jeez, that's freezing. Yeah, that's freezing. I don't know how you guys do that, man. And it's freezing right now, and it's like 50 something right now in here. Well, outside it is here. And then, so I put the heater on, but hopefully it warms up right now. But I'm freezing. I should just put a jacket on. But there's guys that are sleeping. Yeah, they are. And it just kills me. I myself, I see it every day here in Silicon Valley. We have a lot of people sleeping in their cars. It's a normal thing to drive into any shopping center, parking lot, and definitely at the gyms and see people actually sleeping in their cars. Um, it's sad, but now I look at my situation and I know I don't want people to be sad for me. I mean, it sucks that I kind of got wrapped up in the system and I have to do this, but I know I'm going to be okay. I have to keep my sanity, keep my peace, and I have to keep my health. I mean, I don't have much, but there's nothing wrong with bananas and apples and water. And so, yeah, just fuck, man, it just sucks. And I feel for guys that really kind of let go, and that's where I don't want to be. I don't want to be in the car and a month, 2, 3, 4 months in, and just saying I'm giving up. Am I going to be here forever? How what's going to happen? What are going to be the dynamics? Because things change in a year. I can't say I don't want things to change. Obviously, over the course of the time that I'm in there, I want my goal and my plans to stay consistent and to me to reach my goal, my what I'm trying to do. But I just don't feel like yeah, you never know what the future holds. I mean, look at I was in the hospital a week and a half ago with the stroke-like symptoms, and scared the fuck out of me, dude. I was scared the hell out of me. You guys, when I had my stroke-like symptoms, well, you better get established someplace. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Stephen, and thank you, Stephen. I got your message. I actually was gonna call you today. I did not. I'm so sorry. I got your message. Thank you so much for that, and you're awesome, man. I got your message. I'm gonna save it on my phone, and I will call you in a little bit. I don't know if it's still a good time. It's late over here. I was hoping that you would come on because I wanted to tell you I was actually stuck in the middle of something, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to call him right now. So if we can make that phone call happen, that would be awesome. And your wisdom went a long way the other day. Thank you so much for talking to me. Um, all you guys, man, you guys are all awesome. There's yeah, remember what I told you one day. Ella will come to you and sorry, when things are at home are difficult with mom. Yes, intelligent matter. Just play tag. Yeah, thank you, Stephen. Yeah, that rings. Andre, that actually constantly rings through my head. That what you told me about that because I've seen that on videos. I've heard that before, and it's been told to me in so many different ways, so many different times. But when it's personal, you saying it to me like that, it's like that. It just really, really hit me. And it was the deciding, it was really kind of the deciding factor that said, let me just go ahead and go forward. I told my landlord, I'm cutting all my services off, um, my cable, my thing. I just told my boss. I didn't tell anybody else. I just told my boss. My boss knows everything about me. He's really cool. I know a lot of things about him that he doesn't want no one to know about. So we're pretty close. And he's really the only other guy I would trust to talk to about my personal business. You can't be telling everybody. But I'm okay with going online and talking about it. That's how I got through my worst time. I look where I am now. And so keep your head up. Yeah, I know, man, and that's why I loved your story the other day, because you came so far, man. You were hit so hard, and to be so young, man. And I mean, I know you don't look at yourself as a young man. You are a man, a grown, full-grown man, but you're younger than a lot of us that are experiencing this, right? And you've gained so much ground. As far as you fell, you've gained so much ground. And to be the young man that you are, man, I tip my hat to you. I respect that so much. It's awesome, and you are an inspiration. I love that, man. Thank you so much. And you're absolutely right. It rings. It definitely rings a bell. Hey, I wanted to ask you guys a question. Um, I was thinking about this. So I posted on YouTube some shorts, and I also posted on my Twitter, my TikTok, and my Instagram, which is coming up right today. I actually posted a bunch of stuff about Joe Rogan, just some small comments that I personally felt, and I just kind of want to see what you guys felt about that Joe Rogan thing. I think it's just another ridiculous freaking screen. Oh, see, that's how I got through my worst times. Okay, okay, someone just messaged me. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous. I mean, not to, beat a dead horse and talk about the topic too much, but I just think that's freaking ridiculous that they're trying to paint Joe Rogan as a racist. I've been called racist, man. I, people that know me and that have been in my life, even the people that are just acquaintances, they'll know 100% I'm not racist. It's so thrown out there so much. It's ridiculous. Like I don't even bat an eye at it. I'm like I can care less. But it's unfortunate if someone that's on a huge platform like Joe Rogan to have to go through what he's going through, and he'll be fine because he has a lot of support, online support. Um, the but what I'm who called me racist? Oh, you know what's funny is so I look Latino, right? I look like I could possibly be Mexican, and I'm not. But I don't care what people think I am. I'm grateful. I'm happy to be whatever nationality you choose me to be. I don't care. I love all people. But I was at work one day, and a customer had actually. I said, I'm sorry, we're not allowed to work on these. I work at an optical center right now. After the pandemic, I started working at an optical center. I said, I'm sorry, we're not allowed to work on this type of frame. It was like a rubbery, flexible frame, and they purchased the frame specifically for a child who had some type of health issues and like fainted or had seizures. And the frame is a rubbery, like just in case the child slams their head on something or their face on something, it's just a pair of glasses that will just kind of form to the face, and it won't hurt the child. So we weren't able to lens that type of frame. Our lab was not able to lens those types of frames, and I said, I'm sorry, we're not allowed to, we can't work on those frames. Unfortunately, our lab is, not, can't work on that. And she said I was racist. It was the first thing she came out of her mouth. You're racist. And I was like, it's about the frame. It's not about the, but I couldn't like laugh and be like, like, are you kidding? Like, when someone called me racist, I just go laugh because I'm like, I ain't even sure. Right? It's crazy, right? So, and it was the grandma. The grandma called me racist, and right there, the grandma picked up her phone, and she's like, "I'm not gonna take this from you." I'm like, take. I'm sorry. What are you taking? We just unfortunately can't do that frame. Would you like to pick out another frame? and we can do the order for you for the child. I can't. I'm not going to take this from you. And she picks up her phone and she's calling. And I just stand right there out of respect. I'm not going to like walk away or be rude or mad or whatever. I'm just like, okay, what do you want next? And then she she picks up the phone. It's like a minute into her dialing and trying to get somebody on the phone. She's pacing back and forth, and then she gets her daughter on the phone. And then she says, "You're being racist to my mom, and this, that." And I was like, "What the hell?" And she puts her on speakerphone, and other people around are listening to the whole thing. And I'm just standing there looking at people like, Is this real? Are you guys hearing this? Like, I'm not worried about it at all because that's the entitlement, right? It's a little issue. So let's look at these two different points and like look back at our situation as men and the shit that we went through divorce and stuff like that. So you have a female that's entitled to and call you anything they choose to, and then it sticks like glue, and you're now accused of this. You are an abuser, and we need a divorce. And so you're now suddenly an abuser. You have to prove yourself in the court of law and all this other stuff. It's freaking ridiculous the way they treat men. And I think going back to what Steven said to me the other day when I did a live, Steven, thank you. I don't know if you're still there, but I just want to repeat what he said. It was really good. We need to go back to focusing on good men and single fathers and family. He didn't say it in exactly those words, but that was kind of like in a nutshell of what he was talking about. Psycho Man, how you doing? Are you going MG Toe? No, I'm not going MG Toe, and I definitely hey, yeah, thank you for coming in, brother. I appreciate you guys, man, all of you. Um, I'm not going MGTOW, and I'll tell you why. Now I do like MGTOW. I do like them, and I do understand where they're coming from. And yes, but it's too involved in resistance towards the woman. So if my if whom I am, and if you've seen my videos and you see me speak, I'm all about, hey, we hurt each other, but at some point we have to find peace and understanding, right? And even with your enemy, we can still find peace. So when I did jujitsu and fighting and stuff like that and wrestling, my I'm so grateful I had a coach that we can whoop each other's ass and we still stand up and we hug and we respect each other as men, as good men. And so I feel as though it's not just a man to a man, but from a woman to a man, we can still do that. We've hurt each other, maybe in the process, but we at some point we need to find peace. We need to let it go. Truly, truly letting go is seeing your wife being fucking pounded by somebody else and at some point accepting the pain and leaving it at some point and then finding peace, maybe months or weeks or months or years down the road, and you're over it and you let it go and you don't care anymore. It doesn't bother you. So like, I mean, I'm talking about like the worst of the worst and still finding peace. I want to share something with you. I want to share something with you. No, that's too extreme. I'll talk about it in another one. I wanted to tell you. I'll talk to you about this on another video. So my mom loved me, but my mom fucking hated me. And we'll talk about that on another video. So I never want to talk about it. She's passed away now, so I don't want to like put any bad trauma there. My mom stabbed me one time, and that really hurt. And it wasn't the physical pain. It wasn't. It was more the emotional. So, and then I found you're forced to go through things like that. You're forced to love so much and try to be accepted so much, and then you're literally stabbed. Then you have to find peace because there is no other way to, for shelter or food. As a child, you learn the hard way to find peace in pain. So I hope that kind of I hope that you guys can understand that and see that there's there is no other way but peace. That's why you have to protect your peace. When we get angry, we're men. We get angry. We get we get set off. Things piss us off. Other people, stupid people, piss us off. Right? Really, especially we get older. We're like, just don't got time for that fucking shit. So so then we have to, in those moments where we're really pissed off, we have to bring it down, recognize what's happening with our face, with our emotions. How are we carrying ourselves? Relax and just find peace. Even in the midst, right in the midst of your anger and frustration, you have to really, really breathe. And when you fully have control of those emotions and those feelings, is when you grow. Right? When we allow that pain to move us, right, to control us, and it moves us in a direction because we lead with our emotions, right. Our actions are now are part of are dictated by our emotions, our sensitivity, and the strongest man is still sensitive and not in full control if he is trying to inflict pain or hurt. So we must stay stoic and we must stay at peace in the midst of war. So you have let's see, I respect the stoic philosophy, but doesn't the anger just build up? It does build up. It does build up, and the the stronger that it builds up, the stronger your shell becomes. Self control is so important. It is so important. Thank you guys. It is so important. And the stronger the anger comes up, the stronger and wiser you become. We it is it is these new discovery of feeling of pain and frustration, not knowing maybe the right words to say. Like right now, I don't know the right words to say at times, but even in the midst of like maybe you're arguing with that woman, your ex-wife, you were arguing about your kids, you're feeling so tensed, and she's feeling so tensed, and there's just pain and just hurtful words going back and forth, and boom, boom. There is there. It takes a lot of practice. It's not going to happen overnight. I think for me, it was when the moment when I died, when I was 38 years old and I had my heart attack, and I was in the hospital, and that was a huge defining moment in a lot of things in my life. But it was right then I said, this stress at my young, healthy, I was healthier at the time, believe it or not, at my young, healthy self, I stressed myself to death. And knowing that things were falling apart recently, these past few weeks, I stressed myself back into the hospital with the stroke-like symptoms from what the doctor was saying. And just to kind of pick you guys up on what happened, I had tingling in my fingers. It was actually from my elbows to my fingertips. It was freezing. And then from my knees to my toes, they were freezing. And then I had these quick 1 second shocks, and it was throughout my entire body. I felt it from my toes to my tip of my head, and it was a shock, and it was like 1 second, just 1 second. And it was at a moment where my eyes were open, I'm looking, and dude, we had the biggest discussion about getting the kids vaccinated, and we have different opinions, but unfortunately, she has sole custody. That's a tough one. Yeah, that's definitely a tough one. Oh gosh, I mean, I don't. You know what? Hey, I respect anybody's decision on whether you want to do it for yourself or not, whether you want to do it for the kids or not. What I respect anyone's decision. Um, I think in my thing, I would want my daughter to get vaccinated, and I would hope that my ex-wife that would be on board with that too, and then so we collectively make that decision together. But if we had two different separates of opinion, that would be tough for me because I would Yeah, I would rather my daughter, be vaccinated, and I don't know how you guys feel about that, and I respect it whether you don't or whether you do, totally fine, because to each all their own. Like, do whatever you want to do. Like, you're not well. Yeah, but that's hard, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Andre. I'm really sorry to hear that. And it's all in the delivery, brother. It's all on how you deliver it, right? It's how we speak to them, and you can gently say with a caring tone. It's all in that tone too, and the words that we choose and how we deliver it to them. I don't have to agree with you. I don't agree with you. I really think she should get it, or I really don't. I think she should not get it. Whatever your decision is, whichever direction you go, it's all in the delivery of the message. Um, but then here again, we can't take away what's already in them. And what's in them is this natural n- negative response to us, right? To the ex-husband or the ex-spouse. And they're always going to want to say no to everything. No to this, no to that. It's 100%. It's a constant no. I remember when it was so she was just on every fucking thing was a no. And don't forget to thumbs up the video, guys. Give a like. It actually helps the algorithm, so it can be sent out a little bit more. Um, she said one time. Well, she said several. There's so many different no's that she said, but it was the stupidest thing. Hey, can you we gotta get your jacket, babe? It's freezing outside. We gotta get the jacket before we go outside. No, I was like, you're gonna be cold, and I don't want you to be cold. So no, it was just like no to everything. Did, honey, did you want some of the juice too? Like, it's really good. This new juice that we got at the grocery. No, okay. And then she goes and pours it. It's just there's this no to everything. So whether you're saying, hey, I want the kid vaccinated, or no, I don't want the kid vaccinated, whatever you choose, which is cool. Um, they're just gonna prepare to say no and go against it. It's the nature of them. It's in their nature. It's the way they are now. It's unfortunate. And you know how you're gonna win that over? Because over time, it does you do win them over time. It takes a long time. It may take a short amount of time, but it will. Right now, to this very day, I'm so grateful. I can call my ex-wife still makes things difficult for me, but I can call her and tell her I don't like this about what you got doing, what Ella's doing, my daughter, or I do like I would rather her do this or something like that, or I want to veer her into a different way of doing things, and she will listen to me. And I'm so grateful. But it was not always like that. It's all in your approach. It's all in your delivery. Are you coming organically? Are you coming like you know you have to come true and real and with love and respect. You have to, and you have to talk to people with love and respect. And I'm not saying that you don't or that we don't, because we do. We are good men, and that's why they take advantage of our kindness, and then they turn into the people that they are. But it's all in the delivery. I mean, we have to be consistent too, because your constant kindness, your constant positive delivery will constantly be met with a pushback and a no, 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 but they cannot live in that negativity forever. The normal human being cannot live in negativity forever. She will eventually break. Your kindness is the strength that will push that negativity away. She will eventually accept, she will say yes, and it will happen. I can do it right now. I can call my ex-wife right now. I don't like this about something, whatever. Right now we're good, but there has been many times where I've called, I don't like this. What happened with Ella? I think this is the way we should handle it, and I think it works out. They are going to be grannies by that point. Yeah, they are going to be grannies by that point. Ego is not easy. to dismantle. Man, thank you. Hey, Tubby, thanks for coming in, Tubby. Thank you guys for coming in, man. Bless you guys, all of you. Steve, Andre, Psycho Man, Tubby, you guys are awesome, man. You guys got to stay strong, okay? We can't let these people break us. I want to talk to you also real quick before we head on out. We'll go in for another 10 more minutes, guys. I want to talk to you about the, when the seasons change and the energy changes, okay? The seasons change, energy changes with people. Temperatures change, the way we react, our reaction time during cold seasons, our reaction time during hot seasons, right? So people tend to change with the seasons, emotions, feelings, actions, temperament, thinking process, all that stuff. Stay solid, men. Stay solid. You healed me out of what I was missing with my kids. Oh, brother. Thank you, Tubby. That's awesome, brother. Thank you for sending that message, man. That means a lot to me. You're solid, man. You're solid. You got to. We have to stay solid and consistent with our kindness. We have to love with an iron fist. Okay, you have to be solid. Stand up, man. Always walk into the room with confidence. Smile. Be friendly. Have that face that everyone wants to approach, and everyone wants to know you. Okay, without saying any words, and let that confidence ooze off of you. Be proud of who you are in every room. Okay, you are the most powerful person in every room, and no word needs to be said. And you need to be consistent like that as energy changes, as seasons change, as things change, like, oh, Joe Rogan's racism issue. Oh, the president's not doing something right or he's doing something wrong. Whatever the case may be, who gives a fuck? You stay consistent, strong, stoic, peace. Peace oozes from you, but strength is noticeable. So that's one thing I want to share with you guys. And don't actually, you know what? Let's go back real quick before we. What I want to ask you guys is, if you guys haven't seen before on my links, I want you guys to email me. I need to get back to Steven. Stephen left me a message on there. Thank you so much, Stephen, for messaging me. And then also there was somebody else that left me a couple questions. And then Andre, he left me a message, and we linked up on Facebook. And by the way, Andre, I actually send you my other link to my Facebook page that I really only want our guy. Yes, it was hard. It first happened, but listening to you got me through that. Oh man, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you, and I'm in no way the do all answer to it all. I'm just learning and getting wiser and better. I know I accept it already. All right, awesome. Thank you, Andre. And I'm just getting wiser, and as I'm getting wiser, as I'm going in the right direction, I'm pulling you guys with me. As I'm going in the right direction, I'm pulling you guys with me. I want to pull you to the front. I want to pull you to the front. I want to find out what the wrong direction is. Let me get hit. Let me hurt. Like I'm taking a step back. I'm having to move in my car. Let me deal with these traumatic things and show you, so that way you don't get involved, or you make the right decisions. Because damn, this guy got hit from the state, from the taxes from Georgia, from California, his business, paying off the lawyers, the child support, and it's just like one thing after the other. Oh, and then now the car is like one thing after the other. You can easily get locked up in the system if you don't make the right choices. And sometimes you think you're making the right choices, and it can be happen to the best of a good guy. I am a good guy. I'm solid. I'm educated. I have a decent job now. I don't have my business anymore, but I'm always going to try to do the right thing by people. And yeah, but you walked in my footsteps and you knew the feelings I was going through. Yes, yeah, Tubby, I, I, I did, and I still do, and that's why I stand with you, and I'm speaking up about it. It's so important. It's so important. Yeah, yes, they are against us for sure. They are, and it's an entire system. Once you see it, especially Andre Hijo said really. He was right on point the other day. We did a live, and it's an entire system that is built against men. It's a money making machine. Lawyers use your children as a negotiation tactic. The man is the paycheck. He's the money line. They clearly see you. They see they see you coming from a mile away. They see your kindness, and people are going to take advantage of that. It's the nature of people. Remember, it's the nature of people to take advantage of your kindness. If you see a cute little sweet sexy little girl on the street, you might, oh my gosh, she's kind of cute, and then she seems so shy and cute and nice, you might want to approach her because she's a little bit more timid, right? But if you see a strong, like a sexy beautiful woman, but strong, solid, right, she's like a boss lady, almost kind of scary to approach. So it's just like lawyers and the entire system, the legal system. And then they train your ex-wife in the process of the divorce to think like them. And they see you coming from a mile away. They see this nice, timid guy or this really kind guy or this really stand-up, really cool, chill, but they're like sharks and they're gonna attack you. And so you have to stay stoic. Even when everything around you is going to hell. All right, buddy, I have to leave, Hijo. I love you, man. Thank you, man. Fantastic day. Talk to you later. Hey, see you guys. Thank you so much, Hijo. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you guys. Yes, you're right. You're right, Toby. So yeah, please email me. My email is going to be on the bottom of this. As soon as I click off of live, I'm going to actually post it. Give it like a minute or two. You'll see it on there. Excuse me. It's going to be Rocky Ella 84 at gmail.com. So it's Rocky Ella 84 at gmail.com. Excuse me. I was eating a banana. And then if you want to donate, I'll be grateful for any donations that you can give. I'll put my PayPal there, and I'll also put my Venmo link there. And then if you, I'm sorry, Toby saying even when you can probably provide better than the mother. Yes, I know. That's 100% true. And Toby, you hit it around the head, especially with me, and that's hard for me to get people to understand. I was a full time dad for the first 5 years of my daughter's life, a full time dad building my business. My daughter was with me at my meetings, at my events. My daughter was with me everywhere. She was with me when I was loading the car, loading the trucks at night, and we had our guys like loading events out and stuff. She was with me at my meetings with the brides. She was little at the time. She was in the carrier. I was full time dad. My ex wife was not there. She was married to her career, and she was a doctor. That's fine. She was married to her career, but she was also yeah. You too. You're a full time dad. Man, respect to full time dads. We do not get the credit. We do not get the credit. People don't think like, oh, you weren't, but you were. Okay, you were full time, but you probably weren't doing it right. Yes, we were. We were doing everything, and if not, we wanted to be so good at doing it, we were probably doing better than what our spouses were doing because we knew that the whole world was against a full-time dad doing a better job than the mom, so we had to do better. We had to do better. Oh man. Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out in about 1 minute. So I want to say goodbye to all of you. Thank you so much for coming in, talking to me. Sometimes you guys are the only ones I have to talk to. No, yes, you're right. When is the next live stream, Psycho Man? Well, I'm going to do a live stream tonight. And I want to say probably about 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. West Coast time. I'm not sure if you're in California or Las Vegas or anything like that, but 7 p.m. West Coast or Pacific time. And then I just posted some shorts up. If you guys can go check out those shorts. England, yeah, what up, England? Right on. And what you call it? Who's My favorite is the thank you for the advice talking about this. Yeah, yeah, Toby, no problem. Please ask me any questions you want. You can put them in the comment section. You can email me at rockyella84@gmail.com. You can leave your contact information there. I'll get back to you. Steven, I have to call you soon. And I love you guys so much. You're good men. You're great fathers. There is nothing better than you. Walk into the room with confidence, and everyone can see without a word coming out of your mouth. You're the best. I love you guys. Stay strong, okay? You got this. I love you guys. Take care, okay? Thank you so much for coming and talking to me. I appreciate your time. I'm going to let you guys go. Have a good day. Stay solid. Keep your head up. You got this.